Hi, welcome to today's episode. What I think today's the 27th. Anyway, so I haven't been around in a while. I think my last podcast was like I don't know some days ago, and I've been recording some videos and writing more blog posts and so on. And I've been busy with like consulting, but um I'm trying to figure out, should I do more podcasts? Should I do more videos? Should I do more blog posts? Let me know. Let me know, and we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, so I've had this inkling. I've noticed this in recent times where I see that a lot of people, a lot of business owners, focus a little bit too much on getting awareness, getting attention, getting fame, getting good PR, and getting likes. I'm actually very concerned about this generation because like it. I remember I read a study that said that the average teenage girl, after she uploads a picture on Instagram, if she doesn't have 100 likes within the first, I don't know, minute or 5 minutes or whatever, she literally deletes the photo, because that means that the the picture wasn't good enough or whatever it was. And I don't know if the report was accurate, but I don't doubt that people do delete their photos pretty frequently, depending on how much social validation they get through likes. And the sad thing is that people do the same thing with their businesses. So what I actually find ridiculous, which is off a tangent, is people who literally have business online. Let me use Instagram as an example, and have private profiles. I wonder like how they think that is a wise decision. But anyway, um, yeah, so back to the whole validation thing. It seems like a lot of this, like the new businesses that I see online and so on, really care about social validation. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it shouldn't be something to aim for. And I believe that part of the reason that this is a problem is because many people do not understand the difference between promotion or marketing that has to do with that is for awareness, for the sake of awareness, and marketing that's for the sake of sales or conversion. So I'm gonna explain a little bit about that. So I remember a friend, this was maybe like a year ago. His company was going to have a billboard. So he sent me and a couple of friends the the art, I mean the ad, and he asked for our opinion. But I knew that he wouldn't just take my opinion as it was. So I sent him a book, Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins, which everybody should check out. If you want to become like a really good copywriter, and you actually want to make money when you put up pictures and whatever you're selling, however you're trying to promote it, either online or offline. That's a really good book. But anyway, so let's see. So the awareness marketing, or awareness based advertising is what you see companies like, let's say, Coca-Cola do, or many times what you see a company like even Apple do. It's usually big companies that do that. What they do is that they put up a billboard or an ad, and it's really all about them. It's we started in 1920. We've been in existence since 2005 or 1912 or whatever it is, and this is what we do. And you should like us because a lot of people like us, and this is the price of our products, and that's it. That's what a lot of people do online, and that's what a lot of people do even offline. So they give you no reason to buy from them. They just tell you about them. And I remember when I used to work in advertising, when I used to work for someone in advertising, and my boss was very, very much about having mind share and like mind space and so on. That you want people to remember you when they go into a retail store, that hey, that is Tide, that is that brand. So just, and it assumes that just because somebody remembers you, um they're gonna make the right decision. But just because Coca-Cola is probably the most popular beverage in the world, does not mean that I'll buy a Coke over a Pepsi. It's something that I may be conscious of more, but it doesn't mean that I'll buy more Coke just because I know it more. You know, which which isn't the same for everyone, but my point is that awareness isn't enough, especially if you are a small business. I mean, a business that's you know doesn't have hundreds of millions of dollars coming in every year. It's not the wise decision. As a matter of fact, what the reason why companies like P&G and so on spend so much money on awareness kind of advertising is because they've reached a certain level of familiarity with the market that they need to continuously be seen as dominant. So for example, if Coca-Cola stops advertising for a month, everybody think that, oh, Coca-Cola fell off and Pepsi is the next thing, but that may not be true. So they don't have the same needs as a business that's making less than $1 billion a year. But now what's the solution? What's the other kind of marketing or advertising or other way to get people to come to you, to come and buy from you? And it's direct response marketing. And what direct response marketing means is that it's the kind of marketing you do where you put out your message, and the customer or the prospect has to give some kind of direct response to your ad. So let me give you an example. When if I you know I put out a message right now and I said that, hey, come and buy my copywriting course, and in order to get the bonus, which is a free ebook, put in your email address on my website. What I'm trying to do there is to get you to give a direct response. And what's your direct response? Giving me your email. Or if a store says that you're having sales on this, and all those who come wearing, like, I think Chick-fil-A has this thing they do where if you want a free sandwich, come wearing come dressed as a cow, and you win a free sandwich. That's direct response. You can literally say that I put out 100 ads, I put out 1,000 ads, I spent $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, and these are the number of people who came directly because of that ad or because of this thing that I put out. It's the same thing as putting out a poster on online, on your website, on social media, and saying that anybody who calls this number or emails the words happy to this email address will get a free T-shirt. That is direct response advertising. And the reason why I like direct response, it's, I mean, advertising, marketing, so on, but the reason why I like direct response is that you can literally measure. It's not the kind of thing where people do where I just spent $100 on Facebook ads. Okay, how many people came to buy your products because of the Facebook ads? And then the person will say, oh, I don't know. Then wait, what was the point? It's really important, especially if you are. I think it's really just wisdom to actually be able to track your expenditure and know what you got for it, and that's what makes a responsible business person. So in summary, if you're a small business owner, choose to focus on direct response marketing where you can literally, whenever you put something out, your message out, your ad, whatever it is, your pictures, whatever it is out, you're asking people to raise their hand. You're asking people to send in, text you, call you, send in pictures, whatever it is, so that you can literally track, your growth and so on in the market. Um, just living for likes or being in business for likes is not enough. I know what that is like. I've literally been in a business where we're on CNN, BBC, and MTV, and none of us could afford, the things that we wanted in life. So that's it for today. And if you have any questions, please email me at jeff@growing startup.com. And you can find me on Twitter, Jeffrey Mainu. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well. All right. Have a blessed day.